Adia Bakwa me regret Bakun. I will never E-levy I the bomb charge.
Demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are not going to get the E-levy passed.
I took a firm decision, say I would abstain. Niana sorry nene maker. Niana me papa eka. Niana sorry penyinfo ni bebre so keka kire ye penyinfo so ade amode bei ebe hamono a yentie no.
I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000 deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account.
I refute it.
That did not happen.
It did not happen and it can't happen. And I mean, $1 account with Fidelity and punish what the Kogu.
It's not for Apostle Adwoa Safo.
Omokana sa, you mu be able to that extent too. Yen ye Apostle Adwoa Safo ye fie na ye fino. Ye de hu. And you be the Bema Usika and I may Adwoa Safo me fia brocha na brocha no be na de me koy.
You have to remove Alex Markin as deputy yen
ya fenyo Markin as deputy leader member. Afenyo minua ho upa friend sisi ya.
I have kissed with her, but it's gotten to this point.
But I took a decision, say, baby, I'm not fire. Me, masini mu mefi ho.
We saw one day Senate voting in Bekoso. Adwoa Safo ended parliament. I was share nose mask, and there was this argument. Say, Adwoa Safo, and Adwoa Safo. Were you the one? No, you were.
Abusuanya ya Ghana TV enso ta pronchenia oje wo Adwoa Safo Apostle Dr. Adwoa Safo ne ba Adwoa Safo former MP for Dome Kwabenya wakasa ni nsem nyina wakan dodo na ye de Honorable Agyapong edu E-levy time no obekeka ye eno na Adwoa Safo abe respond o se ta time no huni se nipa no wakasa no one no ma ene onasimu ma ne adinti na sa time wontimi nkasa ne problema na wo komo na ne nsem a wakekan dodo na ye de Honorable Agyapong keka ye eno ho response no de aba yebetie ni nyina etie video bi a eba amre bi a na omobeto aba o E-levy no ebi mo chese ye ono a enye ono a ye ono a enye ono a eno ene private jet a oru akujeto ablakwa edi betu dwa se the private jet ene akwakofa Adwoa Safo ni nyina wa respond ni eni kan ni ntie Honorable Agyapong nsem a o kaaye E-levy time no ye ba na etie Adwoa Safo.
The suggestion is that her long absence from Parliament could cause the numbers to go down on the NPP side of the House. So perhaps she's asking for something which has not been granted.
Yes, she says she wants to be a deputy majority leader. That woman has failed in life. Please, why are you saying, hey, a whole minister, a cabinet minister, now demanding that she should be made a deputy majority leader before he comes? He should go to hell.
Did she write?
Yes, she has requested that. Yes, she has requested that.
And what was the response?
I have 2 kids with her, and therefore I never speak the truth. I will speak the truth, even at gunpoint. I will speak the truth and die. That is exactly what she's doing. Please.
Is this something that could cost her seat? Because some have suggested that.
Of course.
Once
if
she's
you don't come to Parliament and you are on TikTok dancing, excuse me.
What's the exact law surrounding absences?
It's not for Apostle Adwoa Safo. Get it straight. And I'm very furious because people are insulting me because I went there to campaign for him, for her. And Michael Kwe, the speaker, a man that I respect very well. But
you campaigned against his son for that Dome Kwabenya
because
seat.
Adwoa used my kids. The kids were calling, Daddy, please, you have to support mommy, do this, and now everybody is insulting me. Yeah, for doing that. But I have not regretted because she's very responsible when it comes to the kids. So I don't have a problem.
Explain to us what the law exactly is on absences for parliamentarians.
Straight 15 working days.
How many days has it been now since she's been away? That. Should we expect her seat to be declared vacant?
Why not? Dokua had just delivered 2 weeks. She left the baby to come here. The second one, she came. Adwoa says no. And now look at the conditions. Dr. Mwakuma, I respect you.
What are her conditions?
Adwoa now is saying that before she comes, Daniel should listen. Agyapong, I'm not a madman just to go and talk. Adwoa's condition is that you have to remove Alex Markin as deputy majority leader.
Yeah.
Announce it that Alex Markin has been removed. Then she will take a plane and come here. Second one, another demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are you are not going to get the E-levy passed. And if you don't pass the E-levy, you go to IMF. So unless you give me what I want, I will never come.
But apart from her request to have Alexander Fenyomarking removed as Deputy Majority Leader, what else is she asking for?
That's what I just told you, that I will not come.
Unless it's announced that it's been removed.
Right? And the second one was that if I don't come, E-levy, if you don't give me what I want, I will not come. E-levy will not be passed. If it doesn't pass, you go to IMF. I had gone there to Chief of Staff's office to plead on behalf of Adwoa, and he said, my brother, please don't go there. If you are saying A, B, C, D, I've just spoken to her. This is her demands. So I said, well, I've done my part. Me, in NPP, and you media people, the way you twist, I want to state it emphatically, and it should be reported as it is, not twisting. Two things. Family matters, I will not discuss here because Adwoa is good, taking care of my kids. But politically, I will choose Mrs. Kwashiga over Adwoa anytime, any day, because we have to reward hard work, commitment to party. Those days that Kwashiga put his life on the line for NPP party, where was Adwoa Safo? You come to office in 6 months, you write a letter without even consulting the president. You write a letter to sack the woman. The only thing the president got to know was that it was in the papers that Mrs. Kwashiga has been sacked. What is this? So if the president instructs you to reinstate the woman, Otikwapai, Dr. Mwakuba, we respect you, you are a very good man, a loyal party, but respectfully, before you also comment, you should investigate and ask questions. Before you go and put it out there, if we lose, so what? We've been in opposition before. Why are we being threatened all the time? You lose, you lose, you lose.
Do you consider that a threat?
Yeah, of course. That if you make a mistake and remove Adwoa Safo. I want to tell Dr. Mwakuba that Adwoa Safo is in parliament in the name of NPP, but we are in opposition. So if we lose, we go to by-election and lose. It doesn't make a difference, I tell you. For the way the girl or the woman is treating NPP party. So if you think you have a problem and the way you are going to operate is to sabotage the party. Now you are asking for the president to remove the deputy majority leader for you to be a deputy majority leader. I will also go back to America and tell President Akufo-Addo resign before I come. Yeah, if President Akufo-Addo should yield to Adwoa's demand, I'll also go to America. Then I'll make phone call to Chief of Staff. Well, tell President Akufo-Addo to resign before I come back. Somebody will look at me, Agyapong, we talk too much. Okay, I'm also not coming to Parliament. What precedents are we setting in this party? Yeah. So please, we have to be truthful. I have kids there, but it's gotten to this point.
And this, as you say, purely is along political lines.
Political.
Has nothing to do with your personal relationship with her.
No, this is political. Right. I think she's wrong. She should rather apologize to the party. They should stop begging her. They should stop begging her.
Do you support the cause for her removal?
Yes. But the foundation I've laid clearly tells you that I support for her removal if she doesn't come. And sit there and make demands. Dr. Mwakuba, what do you know? When she refused to pick my call for 13 times, I tried Sunday, she refused. Wednesday, she sends her PA, calls me, and Adwoa says, if you can help our son's bill. But when I wanted to talk to her, she did not even pick. You, ever since you've been her PA, have you heard that I have argued with Adwoa even one day? He said no. So why did she place the call to you and not me? I'm not going to give her a dime. And Dr. Mwakuba, listen to me here. I don't like people like that, honestly. I have vowed not to insult and can never blast the beer. Adwoa Safo. Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000 deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account. Please, Amwakuba, what do you know?
So a lot has been done.
Yes, I'm telling you. I put the money there in the Fidelity account. Ask her PA if what I'm saying is not the truth. But now we are in opposition. The way Adwoa is treating the party is clearly showing that we are in opposition.
Yentie Honorable Adwoa Safo said ye osicheche ni nsem no ene said ye NPP for orchestrating manulusu primaries and nei primaries no mulusu ye no so a NDC for abefa.
But 2024, the belief is that your performance in parliament between 2020 and 2024 largely Emma grounds a dema obia obe take over from you. For example, absent without leave. Adwoa Safo yehu parliament cross over adwuma kwa yehu Adwoa Safo. Sanyoman and some beliefs are culminating in the defeat munya in 2024. How do you react to that?
And no, I think say party no Anthony Mebiase. Emma ni koye say saadie nunti ye betwe Adwoa so. And that cost me my primaries.
And the primaries. No?
My primaries was orchestrated. No credit that one no waka. Kwan bia so ye be yi no afi ho.
Because on the party na ni ye wo parliament.
And na di ni ye wo parliament. Na enu no na wan hwe ni ye a wo de party ketwa kakra no enkrofo bekwa akoto abayi wo bi e de na kwa akogina ho. Na omamu ni nyinara enso mpese nipa no nie ekoso wo mrahye bedwamu nyinara obie ade a ne ka din wo wiase mpoma abofra wo de ade hye ne nsa o say thank you o ya de bonu so ka sorry o so wonka se maye bibi mo fa ncheme abofra kra ne kan ye ne din inti se panyini tenase o se niema bi na mo antemase enne koye ne yeye inti mo fa me bone ncheme masaba me sha ase mpo na me ba no to so mienu akosu amonima me wura parliament na afi na wadi 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Me de ni tena ka mu me de ni tena ka mu no me feed ni wo from samre ni nyina kosi 2020 no when who means sa e wo mrahye bedwam me te ho me ye madwuma ne e wo se me ye de boa party me ye ne e wo se me ye de boa oman no me ye intimre bi adu na mu hu me na bibi ikoso a entimi mase eye ni da ho bone wo na sa de ni nyamisu ene me ban na emom communication sene ye betse ena me ka se emma yensem ni bi wo honom a amanyo semu no ye no so ni ntino ntiase no uyonku ba akwa na bete wase a dodo ne ye mema 275 ayi na ye mrahye bedwafo mo ye ma a se bi o meka se aye nua bei okubibi mu ntina yehu no.
But who was supposed to do the committee? Because we say at the time, from the party's perspective, 137. Omanya independent candidate Bakwama 138. The numbers were tight. Into MPP we started. Umbe say will play with, but they would think say deliberate because you were holding all of them to ransom. Communication now we cannot find there was a communicating to the party.
Me dear me susu say me communicate to nkofo a na me susu say ye mpanyimfo na wo se wo mu hu.
Okay.
And me buy. Yes, and me buy. Wo ebi kwotena radio su edi mate me colleagues ebi abadroa na yenim ye pawcho adroa na yenim ye pawcho. But enye nsemu nyina so na in the heat of the moment. Oh, ye nyina nkra ne mu ntudu nkra ne. Na me ni susu se mpanyimfo e wo se wo mu hu ne de wo mu nim. Ebi no mu susu se enhu hia se ye de sansem ne be den e betudwa. But ade ba ko a me regret ba ko I will never E-levy ye de bomb charge.
E-levy said at the time this was a critical piece of legislation and now buying people push it through to rescue the economy. Numbers near tied. The opposition was on government said they will never allow or more just one number more than the opposition. Adwoa Safo also beka homa buying the 138. Adwoa Safo aye ho no. And you say you will not regret?
No. Well, E-levy. Ban. Yentobo ana aban pese yenjiji.
Sure.
Nipa manfo a ewo Ghana say bia wo ye momo bank to online banking, that kind of nyama no. Electronic transactions.
Sure.
Ne ba ye no. Anhyehyɛ ne ba ye no. Esoro ho no ye mu bi no. Ni yesusu say emwa Ghana.
You had that personal conviction.
Exactly. So
say E-levy
emwa yen. Esan say me baby a me fi any baby a yetete me. Me papa ofri grass and wako grace mu.
Okay.
Just ofri him and nyame aye no defo ene. Oba yen so no ne ode atete yen ne asore ne ginafo eye charity eye se eboa ehiafo ye boa onibiefo nyanka na sebe minua me se ne na me hu 11 ni se me nam kwan hu na me hunu on etoto bode ko fibro kuman chese wo hwe bode ni nyina na egu ho no wo boa no ko enu 500 Ghana obi ne dwetre 100 na watoto o se me maami wo ekura me sendi sika akoma no okotena so no o sendi kakra na wanya na ne yate no na sit well.
And sit well with you.
And na many ma sorry mpanyimfo ne me papa mo so de matena sese ade amode ba no dodo no ebeko tia ni pasitene mo ahokire no beye mo enti munyan. I was torn between my church and my political party. Some me party see yanko. And no, so I wouldn't even consultations are omude ye de ba first om see yanko engagement say wo grassroots ni nyama ni nyina. Inti where me baby I produce me fie, which is Domi Kwabinya, which is my papa sorry for, and then my papa sorry.
Bebre na so take.
Bebre no so te ho na bebre no so sabe.
Boja for no.
Exactly. Omo na ye boja adwuma. Omo so na doso wo man ni mu. Na omo ti ade ya se, no mo reducing it to this level kokwa ya to twinning into so awoton na ode ma krasisi en fa hwe ne maami oyare ni ye te no ti ya ye hwa. Sa de eye ebeku atia. I took a firm decision, say, I would abstain.
You would abstain
from it? Yes, I'll recuse myself. Me recuse it. And then me kadishin yamye ni mwenyam say, baby, me papa di me jina wa sorry ni muno. If I had gone against that, anke ne ubi po accept me wo ebusuya ni mu. Kwa ya sorry na ya sorry yo ebusuya. Nti na ati safu po baby safu. And so omo kasa and omo su e wo say ye mi su. And I'm looking forward to that day in our politics Ghana. Obia betimi etire mahye bedwam ho. Ebe vote because anyese party ahwepe no. Na mo constituency for ne say your party ade kura na emwa yetimi vote against. That will enrich our democracy. Na say your quality, go ye nyina your quality.
But did you make this principled position no? O ka kire wo party for momo omote say this is why you don't want to be part of the vote. Omomu hui. Womu
we so omote ase ne de. Me mo omote ase.
Including parliamentary leadership no.
Omu a was so omote ase because I didn't start with parliament.
Okay.
A government policy. It just started with cabinet. That is where it starts. And then me so omo de me bo ebebre me. Because Dr. Baumia ni yede ne 2024 elections.
Yeah.
Na osi oba onwa de a yede ba ye E-levy no sanke yetuma na oba mpo a obeyi afri ho amanyo fofo ya be ye nuanom NDC fo nso ba ye. One of their things our budget mu si ye twa E-levy mu inti say ya de papa na ebo manfo na ewo fom na mo ye dodo wo man mu ya de bia no wo mu sika wo mu de bedidi e de behwe fie ahwe emu etuato aso no minue na ukoti no sa tax na what dream bua was saying it's me for me hu ne say samre no ne na asori ne meka ne na me papa eka ne na nsori mpanyimfo ne bebre nso keka kire ye mpanyimfo so ade amode bei ebe ham no a yentie no ahayen
And that's why at the point Umbeki is our principled.
I made that principled decision because and then no kase domi kwa binya na no nkofo bi koye press conference almost Adwoa Safo ni na sorry for anto aba hwe yenko pe data ni yenhwe asofo eni sorry no dodo ni asori efomfo na wa sorry no no dodo a anto abo amba yen lose because omkoto tia yen yo bebre ne hye wo madwen mu positi wo madwen mu pise aba we yen koto why E-levy kan adentia E-levy kan.
My point is I like the fact you took that principled position. Of course, I mean, we all encourage for such critical decisions in Parliament. Nankebeya MPB enco down. Now on the man for encoding common. And then he would carry the expectations and aspirations of the man for in Parliament. And it's good for you to have taken that principle, but at least something that democracy needs. But the point is, at the time, even with this position, there was this pestering, say, Adwoa Safo baby Obia should come. In fact, we heard stories, say, Chief of Staff Rezi Sekebi, my colleague MPB the Braille, ostensibly to make sure, say, you are back, yet you say the chartered flight about US to bring you back to Ghana, and in Sembebre. What was that about? And was there idea?
I don't know, me kasa me kan say in semni bi wo ho allegations ni bi wo ho no mu a me baaye no ebi mu hia wa Adwoa ni enim fa che wo raise sika chief of staff sabio ofi asante.
Yes.
We ni age na oni me papa mu ne boso ni president Kufuor mu ne boso ye ni no pa it is a me maame anti frame ma bebia wo bia me chia ma anti frame me friend on chief of staff me friend ma straight cause o ye me maame in problem me adea or the best ma wo bi na wo abeka. That is my point, because the relationship between Yenya Busuyan and no Busuyan or Chuka or Bami Papa was straight. Inti middle man also woman ya ready sikama no no de beto account. And I stated there were nana ya breful network so. Nam sini pano kwasi na $1. Me na me so onko Fidelity nko check or the Fidelity bank account na na wakane wo Fidelity. I don't even have $1 account in Fidelity. Inti na account no do ko 2 mu wo Fidelity no ewe he. Wow, asemba na politics no obiat na se no esan say ebia ofili say amanyo sem no wo kododo yenka bi ne yembreki no wow politics no ye niam bebre entwitwa chire entwitwa nan american say anansi ntwitwa bebre ne wom. People were just making noise out of the vacuum.
Just concocting stories.
Cause niema say kwin da ho. And at the time, na me se men kasa.
Yes.
Esansi engineer krani mu ntutu krani. And at those who knew the real facts and so mo nkasa. Into obi atena so boni sire mo na akotena no waka ne ope. Ah no mu dwen so mo de say Adwoa Safo ne yi na freedom kwa abenya na nanim agu ase. And ne dome kwa abenya. The moment for Nankasa is after Adwoa Safo back. But whether or not I will contest, no, it is a decision I will take with my family.
And who you take? We'll come there and find out. You are saying, sir, the narrative, sir, Chief of Staff, the Sikasomai.
And I refute it.
That did not happen.
It did not happen and it can't happen. Me, yeah, Omokanasa, you must be able to that extent too. Ye de hu Apostle Adwoa Safo ye fie na ye fi no ye de hu enye obi na be ma usika e na me Adwoa Safo ma fi abrochi am na abrochi na obi na de me koy no iti ye kasa me enka ne tesa se nipa no se be ye kofa ni free kwan wo ni winti ye kope bibi de bi e fi a mi fi mo no se me hiaska me papa na be ma miska enye political party na se ne mo ye insuma sa de abetuja obi amfa kapre amreme and na ministry $1 account e wo Fidelity ani pane so de kogu ho no and I will say it oh nana omo yade na scheme no ma scheme ya to the extent say e was say obi yes apostrophe nsuo mu
e be catch you say
internet was here pe yes
somebody who is close to you
yes ye kofa obi a o ben no ana woni no na ono so te asem a se bia wo misem o hwehwem senior the man na no wako presenting is amwa. But I took a decision, say, baby, I'm not the fire. Me, masini mefi ho. Into for the sanctity of me bushiane me mano. And let it go.
And that's why at the time, one make us that allegation. No.
Exactly. A bear back and forth.
Yes.
In quality wa. Now, why is a baby? Maybe I'm yet to tell me pow. It's me come and to say Emre Pemuno. I mean, so my day.
Become side of the story. In Repano any, but the thing about a private jet saying Famefawum Rano, did that also happen?
Also private jet. A number of things happen. No credit will come. A bebwa.
Yes.
Yet the tagi say Adwoa Safo private jet. Abe fa Adwoa Safo. Meboa.
Yes.
Me tuma NPP mpanyinfo bebi obi ate.
Yes.
Se private jet ba mpoa. E Adwoa Safo nkwa na ye defa na. I'm asking them. And then you see, you rebuild it, you regroup it, you restructure. Into no crown and in your one phone, a young way, your muyen, so be aka. Me be so upset. So much I just have work of a private jet here. The number me be such a private jet in import a buyer. Now, just a full and one and a woman on it at that time. At that time, when I am one woman on it. And that was the pain.
Ain't at that time, now. Why no wine and a woman on the hobby? And as a private jet, only wine a throw by. Yeah, cannot cry. May be in some now be a hilly. Very important. I
will say on authority say, Nanyam and I a private jet in import a family.
But it's clear say by.
And I make us say, what the private jet and as a plane never find ni panocran. At that point, Adwoa Safo and I mean, I mean, say, and air. Into your car and no best spread them more. No more share corners and so I buy and so no more so normal. That is what's my point. When you're not me famous or background, maybe a deputy leader, yet near back on our side. On also call to a similar situation. We managed it. Nami honorable HMS Abun, so nami any deputy. As the chair of the women's caucus. I managed it in such a way, say, Obiante, no, say, deputy minister count. Obiante, Moshi, Copim so, yeah, no, watching ye be yeah, ne button yem, and your money by. We make sure see any speaker engaging them. Adena, a drew a bit dear so dear. Leadership, a bit me koto airtime, ye ninatem. Where when him a drew baby one. Parliament, ye were ruby woho. Any practice. Acquire custom. Adia we are net was one. Obie the deputy leader penya. Leaders net cheaper and was sortna. What the making you say? Baby Harunati.
Sure.
Baby Amutakati. Ye me. Wouldn't be a democrat night. They put me at the back bencher after I failed my parliament.
Really?
Exactly. Fred General Secretary Nebisano. It may bar down. There was a bill and I was say a parliament near Copasi. And no by them say general. Where me your bentina moya mesa. If you want me to go and vote on that bill, Munfa me need the mama say me a former leader. Na munfa me seat in Kotina baby eti. Who be way anyamia. Anyamia na me ye seat too. The majority whip, he is responsible for seating arrangement. Into we name said deputy leader and not deputy whip. Omu yi me no mo da o ma
backbench like a first timer in parliament. Na we na why come wo ho no
entina me kasa mrepemu no me kasa na me kasa mo pa mo frɛ no sasɛm a me ka meboa. It was the general secretary and the deputy whip Sisia Habib and honorable Habib ne gina wo mo na so ekoyi me din ni free akire ho e kasa Adwoa ha ne de ne betena
and we general secretary ben
yeah Kodua time me ba ye ya 2 years ago 3 years ago musimi samra parliament am say senia mo di makotena backbench mu bia mo yesa wa anim ho as leader no kra leaders no mu bi beto me wo mrahye bedwa wo and it is a rule. Honorable speaker na oye leader no na me say na me ni parliament but ye mu no sitting arrangement there's no way I'll bet me de na kotena ekire. Honorable Aveji no ye me counterpart ono no ye minority deputy and ye yi no na ne enfi parliament no hwe baby omode ne tenae aden na me yoba na me di ekonya ne bi pen as a leader of parliament na upese se misunsun na udum no se ni time na upese o time na mani nka ho wuyi mekonya e de me ko hye akire te se me backbencher aden 12 years in parliament
But on the day of the E-levy vote, no, you were in Parliament, right? Eventually, after the principled position, we saw one day Senate voting because Adwoa Safo ended Parliament. Now she nose mask, and there was this argument. Hey, Adwoa Safo, Adwoa Safo. Were you the one?
Nehemia.
Are you sure?
Somewhere Nehemia.
You had come down from US. Now about from US.
Yeah.
And no na time na private jet never farm mobile.
No, me koba bebre. With me at that point, yes. Situation na me woman tina me koba. And me sa permission be na de me ko. Na ba ko e ko to me ba panyini na de ne sa ko to me no. And e ma me che. But sa dan na me but na me mo ayedu. Na ma oba bia me wuvia me huhuru aha na me but me nim those within na omo so sa orchestrate yes and ye we and ye me nua na fine ko see wo ba
there is no officer your orchestration
am I yourself no
to tarnish your image
exactly make sana me hu no and who say plan A anya plan B beba but to the extent say ye be ka say ye say me say ye yin afenyo marking as deputy leader member afenyo me nua ho pa friend sisi ya and me bow down no when some of them see senior mene ye current majority leader ye din komo a they were surprised omotimi gina wo hwedin na me say motimi bom se mu ka asem na munnim se nipa no kra oye busuani we ni ba ho na ono aba afenyo wo no na me papa ete ne cars ne nyama no o ti se me nua obefie be hu oluman no okọ no oba eti dan na obitimi kwotena wo se me se yenyi afenyo amemma as deputy leader na ya mfa memma memma na machina na no obi akoto OKFM no woteso no odi matem anopa awia no hodi party ni to ransom ne ewen me charge mu sen ana me de then me ye se 29-year-old akola na me ye me practice imra me gina mu den na me de to ho na me papa bia nyuma bebre a metimi ahwe abusua adwuma no na me se da bi me de me hu to ho e de ama me manfo akomra hye bedwam that is my only sacrifice am ye say Adwoa nti ye persecute no ne ye say ne political career so ani enne ni akoso wo do me kwa benya no babia party ni panyi bia hye bia no the writing is clear on the walls and only ye beto aba ni na Dr. Musa Dankwa
yes
or your report be na aba me wo constituency for I've been there for 12 years e ya na ma share me si papa yin se ma work no mun take na mun fanya adwuma wo o monsieur papa no NDC for ato no e no work na hwe analysis that papa ne ye nyina he predicted me lose primaries and me call primaries I knew the album I did to aban me I knew I was going to lose
now say the same album na mo dey previous
Debbie
change no
yeah
it was a different album
yeah.
At the time na omoye aba for sa polling station le na wuni ha
na mini ha it's a different album and the album from top me you be free move from a soro ko pim from na adwink omo nyina ko adwink kro say ye nye in such a way say Adwoa no ye yi na free ho ene ye yi me free ho na metena hodin afei election anko ye say Adwoa na wanko ye campaign it's circulated everywhere in the party say Adwoa mabeye unpopular in the constituency nti ye de me kwa ye belusu omanfo ne mpeme omanfo ne mpeno omanfo ne mpeno nti obi omanfo ne mpeno no afei si de na obeka say wo lusu election no e ya Adwoa Safo a oye unpopular no a ye mpeno no ono a wa manti ene wa lusu it doesn't sit well with logic it makes sense to me intimate and Adwoa yes one kwa campaign o maluso so ya one kwa campaign mesre because if my brand Adwoa Safo no was still intact at the time I must say yempemena intact sa na na mu de mu hunu a then why do you turn your oboda no hu biom sa beka say ade na enye intact no brand no Adwoa Safo brand no yempe biom we billboards akwa no de ye ni posters big ones e be me papa sorry dia obekọ no ono ne picture ne Dr. Baumia ne boso is ye wi say ya mamwa campaign me billboard e be ya me papa sorry dia o obi a metua sika man kan se meje me billboard esisi ho no brand de ne dia totototo so Yes,
you give it out for free.
For free. Some NPP ni manko parliament anu just say me NPP bi. Nti mo fa na mo fa nya adwuma. Ena yes wa anya hwe ena wa amoa yen ena wa fa yen kosi hene. Na billboard nponko akotua for 6 months krank ye beje osen. Nti nyama bu a yen fa sika yen quantify no. Ni ehu se nipa no waboa. Everywhere na me boys see enam no mo posters omo Dr. Baumia posters omo t-shirts e wo market ne niama me na me tu omo ka no mo ye because me drume bi no me namu a na me hu say visibility cause constituency e so pa e me se mo omo pa omo nko bisa director of operations no ye for Dr. Baumia campaign so one ma me t-shirts ne posters no ma me t-shirts ne posters or the boys ka me ho or the starch come ho ni omu be di mra na omu be ebobo posters nyina omu disca ma me so I make sure say posters ni ye boy ye omu boa no mu sa Adwoa Safo nkofo na ebo a ni ye te na mse na mu te no enye Dr. Baumia na mo ha no because ye hia presidential votes ni so wo ho na ye kan ye de ho de aye bibi enti
yeah ojo what's on this channel okay any mama check them some fro Kaish, a soon top send party jack. Mama, we are saying, can you? Hey, remember that?
Ofa, Pacha, my friend.
You know what when you say?
Masoya, yes, Nana.
Not day.
Say, baby, I'm a tea to me, and I'm a fast and miska. I didn't count what they could see with business in a discount. Oh, you're the buy and so I'm equal. I won't send me brave. I feel crowd of mobile some transaction or order. Ah,
Debbie. And catch you, catch your offer say on download do tap send. So download the tap sender or send this camera wire. About to send mobile money and our bank account simple.
Tap send.
Yeah, tap send. Now okay, tap send it there. If you are say fana baby obia, so what Europe and America, Canada. So kura Android o, so kuta iPhone o. And once we download the app na two phones so. In the process, maybe say promo code ayedian. Now we want Ghana asho e basa automatically no. Ye charge £5 and €5 and you more Europe. So America and Canada, ye chow $10 for free. O send this cancel yento we. Tap send it there. No fee.
Hey, they just say okay yo. Tap send. Pop no.